Hi Cancer, how are you? I am here to do your video for the third week in October, October 15th through the 22nd, okay? I've already pulled your cards. My name is Molly. I am a licensed psychic artist here in the southwest part of the United States. I do dream interpretations, energy healings. I'm also a reconciliation specialist as well as a life coach. I want to thank everyone for your likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and a special thanks to those of you who have already gotten a personal reading. If you would like a personal or private reading with me, please do check the description box below for all the information as to how to get that started. Oh yes, this reading is valid for Cancer, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising. If by chance, Cancer, it does not resonate with you, please do check your moon sign and your rising sign. Also, I suggest checking your moon sign and your rising sign anyways, because you might get more information that way. Cross watchers, you are absolutely welcome here, and I thank you for being here. I thank everyone for being here. So, what had happened was I started filming and then my phone was blowing up and I went to go pause the video and I turned it off by mistake. So I thought, let me just start all over. So that's why the cards are already here on the board. So we will go over those now. Okay, so as we start out, we have the Seven of Pentacles. It is reversed. This is the Impatience card. Cancer, I feel like you have put a lot of work into something and you are not pleased at the current time with the payoff or lack of payoff, okay? What I would suggest, if there is a situation that this reflects on, let's focus on the small payoff that you've got so far because, and I'm going to go ahead and skip the Devil for a second, because with the Knight of Pentacles here, and this is all very strong earth sign energy, Capricorn, like our Devil card, Virgo, Taurus, those are signs you may very well be dealing with. With the Knight of Pentacles, you will, I want to say quickly, even though it's such a contradiction to this Knight, because he is so slow and steady, but quickly you will come to the realization that in fact the rest of what you've been growing will come to fruition and you'll be okay. You'll have peace of mind in regards to that. But as we start out this week, October 15th, it just feels like a little bit of impatience, okay? So, as I was saying, crossing that first card there, we do have the Devil, okay? The Devil here in this spread is speaking to addictions, okay? I am getting more of a drinking addiction. I don't really feel, since our Seven of Cups is not actually touching our Devil card, that we are, a drinker. However, it almost seems like there's been excessive drinking or we're maybe headed in that path. So let's not do that. There's a running away from something with the Seven of Cups here and the Devil, and just wanting to be all in these thoughts that don't really have basis in reality, okay? But I'm skipping ahead of myself. I will speak more to the Seven of Cups once we hit it here in the spread, okay? So let's just try to get out of that escape energy, that toxic energy with the Devil here. You may very well be dealing with a Capricorn at this time, Cancer. You do also have the Justice card. This energy is leaving the situation. You may be broken up from a Libra. Here's our breakup card, the Eight of Cups. That is next in our spread. And this energy is going away. I do feel like with this Venus retrograde and just the energy here that you have on the board, Cancers, those of you who were involved with a Libra, I feel their energy coming towards you at this time, this October 15th through the 22nd. You will probably hear from this person if your ex is a Libra. This also talks about weighing things out. As you initially weighed things out, not pertaining to this relationship necessarily, but just with your life in general, with things in general, I think you were unhappy with the conclusion that you reached. Why haven't things been more productive for me is what I'm hearing. But I also see you getting back to the practical side of things and starting to count your blessings and being grateful again. So nothing to worry about here, Cancer, at this time. You do have your breakup energy with our 8 of Cups. This, if you are going through a breakup, if something like that comes up this week, this is not a permanent breakup with our 8 of Cups. This is more like a break. Okay, you may not know that at this time, especially if it's a newer breakup. This could very well be a breakup from a long time ago. I'm talking 10, 11 years. This could be a long time ago, and the person is now returning. You know, when we go through a breakup, a lot of times we learn a lot. And so as we return, because it was a breakup for them as well, as they return, I should say, they have learned and they're bringing that spiritual knowledge back with them. Okay, this is also a reference to spiritual learning more so than learning things here in the physical. Okay, we also have the 7 of Cups. As I said, I would speak to this a little further. The 7 of Cups is just being all over the place, being scattered in our thoughts, and our thoughts not really having a huge basis in reality. It's like, oh, I could do this, and what about that, and what if that happened, and oh, how about that? Yeah, that looks really good. But none of these things, there's nothing behind it. They're not even solid enough thoughts, because they're not thoughts that are held a long time to where we would actually take action on any of them. So unless they're going to appear out of thin air, as is pictured in the 7 of Cups, these thoughts are almost a waste of time. Okay, we're trying to escape something here with the 7 of Cups and the Devil. Like I said, be careful that we don't overdo any sort of self-destructive behavior at this time, Cancer, because that would be an obstacle to the things we want and the good things we have coming in this week, Cancer. The 2 of Wands is just the obstacles card when it is reversed. Okay, we had a good beginning with the 2 of Wands straight up, you know, holding the world in our hands there. But now with that reversed, you know, the world is dropped. That wand doesn't have such a tight grasp on that wand. That also kind of slips through our fingers, and we're back at square one, at just one wand, like the Ace of Wands, which certainly isn't a bad card in and of itself. It's ideas, and those ideas are better than the ideas that come from the 7 of Cups. However, they're just ideas. We need to take some action, okay? And even if we don't take action, we do have the Page of Cups here on the board. It is reversed. You will be getting messages from someone that you care about. Probably this person here, like I said, could very well be a Libra, could very well be a Capricorn. Okay, maybe dealing with either Libra or Capricorn, Cancer, at this time, or at least dealing with them in your thoughts. Okay, because there may have been a breakup. So you're going to get messages from them. Either these messages are not as romantic as you had hoped, or they're just different than you hoped. They're very matter of fact. And you know, the thing is, they're holding back the emotions. A lot of times people don't want to be vulnerable with an ex, and so they will make an excuse to reach out. That is the sort of message I see you receiving this week, Cancer. Be grateful for the message, because the person's not going to contact you if they don't have to, because they don't want to be vulnerable with you in the first place with this Page of Cups reversed, okay? This is someone that you were really solid and stable with at one point. This is someone that considered you family and you considered them family. Either this relationship not only was a long time ago and lasted a long time, either that, or it was just super intense and super solid right off the bat. Some of those go that way sometimes, okay? I do feel like this also, with the 10 of Pentacles, it's a beautiful card, is also an indication that, like, we were concerned about our payoff in the beginning here, but then we had that quick reassurance with the Knight of Pentacles. That's just more of a reiteration that whatever it is we have put our time and effort into, it's going to yield us the most, I want to say the most pentacles possible, the best results possible. So when we were good to our past partner, they've had trouble replacing us, most likely, is what's going on here. It's always good to be good to your partner and treat them like family if you think they're worthy of that sort of a commitment. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't be committing to them, you know, if you don't think that highly of them, okay? So this is good. There's also an energy of this, like in the past, way past. This is the long established family card. Okay, so it does speak to commitments for the future, but it also speaks to things that happen in our childhood. You know, when we were this little kid here is what I'm picking up on, Cancer, you know, with our parents and also our grandparents. Okay, now, like I was saying, your past person is returning here with the Five of Cups reversed. I'm really happy to see this because I know a lot of you, you have concerns when you have a recent breakup, and you have concerns, you still think of your past partner for a very long time because, like I said, they were like family to you. You may have been married to this person, okay? And they're coming back. They're coming to check things out to see if you're going to give them that open line of communication. Will you respond, Cancer? And I feel like you will. I feel like you will. I feel like you really want to hold on to this person. And so they're coming back in. You're going to have that opportunity here with our Five of Cups as our outcome card, because the only card, the 9th position, is our key position. It's the only card that touches the 10th, the outcome. You guys are solid. You had that solid, good foundation. So that doesn't ever have to be over. You're going to hear from this person, Cancer. A lot of you are going to have the beginnings of reconciliation at this time. Some of you will have a breakup at this time. Again, it won't be permanent with the rest of what's on the board, okay? Particularly if you're dealing with either a Libra or a Capricorn, okay? So I'm going to move right along to our money and the law of attraction card. I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts toward what you want. To be adept at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you most want, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is a tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts that will yield results that cannot be compared with results that mere action can provide. Okay, so undivided attention, not divided attention as shown here in our Seven of Cups. Like I said, we don't want this. Oh my gosh, it hasn't grown, I'm waiting. We do want this. You know what, I know I've done my work, so I'm going to get my payoff. This is where we focus our thoughts here, okay? And you have done your work. You were good to this person, so guess what? That is going to pay off at this time, as well as any financial things that you're looking towards. Definitely a good sign when we have our 10 of Pentacles on the board. Okay, so I'm going to see how the romance angels tie in with all of this. We'll do our romance angel cards for October 15th through the 21st, 2018. And let's see what messages they have for us. Hope everyone's having a good night, a good day, whatever it is when you view this video. Thanks for being here. Thanks again. Okay. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. You've got that distraction. You're waiting for that payoff. In a lot of cases, I guess this is indicating that that is a financial or career payoff to Cancer. So we're not just all focused on love. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay? Whatever it is, let's just have faith and turn towards that positive result that we want rather than our worries about lack. Okay? And let's see, you also have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Like I'm saying, you've got that deep connection. Honestly, I was seeing it more like a family connection, just really having worked hard on the relationship when you were in it and bonding with that person. But also, the Eight of Cups does also speak to the spiritual side of it, the soulmate thing. Your person may have gone away, and as they became more spiritual, because a breakup hurts everyone, discovered that you, Cancer, are their soulmate. Okay? So let's go ahead and end with a healing card. And again, thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And go ahead and get a personal reading with me. Thanks, Cancer. Wander where there is no path. There is no time like the present to get lost. Realize that a path has many expressions. Exploring creativity, indulging intuition, pursuing a relationship. Choose one and get lost on the pathless path today. Okay, Cancer. That's your reading for October 15th through the 22nd. Thank you again.